welcome. We are live right now in downtown Bloomington at the Juneteenth Festival. I'm Kaylynn Pride, and behind me I have some wonderful and talented young people here. I have Crush Groove and Baby Groove of Lincoln University, and they're going to perform to open up this live for Juneteenth. All right, let's get started. Let's go, guys. Oh my gosh, weren't they fantastic? Come on over here. Okay, so with me right now, I have Alexis McLean, the dance coordinator of Orange Crush Marching Band of Lincoln University, Crush Groove Dance Line under the director of Dr. Aldolph Wright, and the director of Baby Groove Dance Line, which is an extension of Crush Groove. Alexis, how are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm fantastic. So I know those three girls in the front. They were killing it, and you're their coordinator. So first of all, tell me about Crush Groove, Baby Groove. Tell me about Lincoln University's marching band program as a whole.
Yes, so of course we're an extension off of Lincoln University's Orange Crush Marching Band. It's under the direction of Dr. Aldolph Wright, and it's just a program that's continued to grow underneath his direction this year, and we just loving to be here and at the Juneteenth parade this year. the program, yes, right now we're getting ready for band camp that starts August 6th, and we're having our auditions for the Baby Groove line, which will be August 17th. You can catch us all on our Instagram, all of the Baby Groove LU, and same thing as Crush Groove. Just check us out there.
Perfect. Okay, and then tell me really, well, we have tell me about the importance of
Then I also have somatic and psychotherapy. Somatic and psychotherapy.
You need to I learned so much from Delaware State University.
So, Miss Princess, Miss Juneteenth, you're looking like you're ready, baby. You're already ready. And you're
Kaylynn, when you finish call me and I'm over to Bank of America.
Thank you so much, and I want to bring in real fast. Stay here with me. The director of the you saw that marching band back there. This is the guy who was directing those kids. Tell me who you are.
My name is Tubman Rosser.
Tavion, you're the director of Boombox.
I'm the instructor. My big brother T.R. Waters is the director.
Okay, so tell us, for those who don't know, I mean, we saw them, but what is Boombox?
Boombox is basically just a drum line, keep the kids off the streets, whenever they're not doing nothing, instead of being in the streets, they can be here, regardless of any money or nothing like that.
Absolutely, and I think it was great to see Baby Groove and Boombox together, coordinated. These kids, they're feeling that HBCU spirit. I mean, I know me coming from Del State myself, marching band is an integral part of the HBCU life, so that was great. I really enjoyed them, and y'all are both doing well by these kids, so thank you so much, and happy almost Juneteenth. We're at the Juneteenth festival, so I'm gonna say happy Juneteenth to both of y'all, and y'all enjoy the rest of your day and keep on keeping on with those kids. All right, thank you so much. I think we have Big Ive over here.
I'm here with the volunteers from Bank of America. What's happening?
Hi everybody! Bank of America in the house.
Hey, Kaylynn, let me see your mic real quick. I'll give it right back. Okay, y'all having a good time?
We are, thank you.
All right. Okay, I have to ask, it's Juneteenth. Why are you volunteering?
Why are we volunteering? I'm going to kick it off with Chris kind of kick us off, and then we'll pass it over to our volunteers.
Okay. Give your names and why you're volunteering.
Well, I'm Chris West. I work for Bank of America. We represent the Black Professional Group of our Delaware chapter.
Oh, I love it.
And we are out because of Brigetta. Brigetta brought this to our attention last year.
Okay.
It's once Juneteenth became a national holiday, Brigetta was like, hey, we need to bring some awareness at the company. So she did it for our local market, and she had us connected with Miss Sylvia and the team for Deja, and we're just trying to start the relationship and keep it going. So we're here because Brigetta, she said, hey, they need help. We came out last year, but this year we came out even stronger. I think we doubled.
I remember last year. I remember.
We really doubled down. Just so excited to be a part of this event. Really excited. But I'm going to let my
well, thank you. Damali Thomas, I'm part of the Community Outreach and Social Responsibility Pillar at the Black Professional Group, Delaware chapter, and we're here because this is where we should be. It's Juneteenth weekend. It's important. It's great that it's a federal holiday now, but the Delaware Juneteenth Association, they've been doing this for decades. So they have the pageant, they have the gala. Any way we can support, we should be here, and I can't think of a better place to be.
I know that's right. I need to get y'all on DETV to talk about what y'all talking about. I love that Bank of America had that department for us.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, so what's
definitely Bank of America.
you take my mic.
It is definitely first one. I took his mic. Just wanted to just shout out with my connection with Sylvia, the partnership that we have built together for Bank of America to come out and work for the community. Such a great time that we've been having today, and we're just excited to build off of this partnership.
Awesome. I love it. All right, so thank you so much. All right, go enjoy the water ice and the festivities.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Let me hold on. Give me 1 second. Well, I tell you what, keep telling people about Bank of America and the great stuff. Well, I go here. If you're good, you can take my microphone. Okay, everyone's stuck now. All right, everyone's stuck. So we're going to turn it back to Kaylynn. Kaylynn, there you go. The Bank of America's in the building. The Zetas are on the planet. So go ahead and do your thing, girl.
Incorporated. Say hi, ladies. Yes, yes, yes. No, I know I'm a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, but I love all my D9 sisters, and I had the pleasure of actually emceeing or being the mistress of ceremony of the team about a month ago, about 2 months ago or so.
Yeah.
Okay, well, first, let me introduce you all. Let me have you all go down and just introduce yourselves and your involvement with the chapter.
I'm Ivy Green Blue, and I'm the first vice president of Epsilon Rho Zeta chapter here in Wilmington, Delaware.
I'm Danielle T. Brown, and I'm the president of the Epsilon Rho Zeta chapter here in Delaware.
Perfect, and I think I got some Neos to my right over here. Some just crossed at Lincoln University, right? Okay, introduce yourselves for me.
Hi, I'm Kyrie Webster. I'm part of the Delta chapter at Lincoln University.
Hi, my name is Rochelle Blue. I'm the president of the Delta chapter at Lincoln University of Pennsylvania.
Oh my gosh, you're so great. I have to say, I've known Reese for like ever, and I remember when she was like a little girl, and I used to go to school with her sister. So to see you here, and now you're a finer woman, I love it. I love to see it. I love to see it. But tell me about the Epsilon Rho Zeta chapter.
We have been in existence in Wilmington since September 15, 1955. So we have a big celebration coming up in 2025, our 70th year. We do a lot of community service within Wilmington. We have a big Miss Blue Review pageant coming up next year. Application deadline is July 29th for anyone entering the 10th or 11th grade in the fall. We have a mentoring program for your daughter, so look us up.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And then, what are y'all, tell me, in your own words, Miss Ivy, because I know Miss Ivy's known me since I was a little girl. But tell me in your own words, the importance of Juneteenth and, why Black people should be out here today, gathered and celebrating this holiday.
Yes. Hi. So we have African American women of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated are here to celebrate Juneteenth. As you all know, the grandmother of Juneteenth is Opal Lee, who is also a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. So we would like to keep up the commitment of celebrating our freedom as of June 19th.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Now, I want to ask my Neos here. They just got into Greekdom, getting into the world. But why did you want to join Zeta Phi Beta?
Well, I joined Zeta to be part of a better community and help better everybody in the community, like be more involved and also help spread awareness to everybody because we need to help each other, pick each other up and everything.
I love that. And then for you, Reese, tell me, why is the Divine Nine important when it comes to, Black people, the Black community? Tell me a little bit about that. And the D9 is everywhere. It's not just in HBCUs. But tell me why, why is this such an important part of Black culture?
Well, for starters, the Black community always has to have a united front, and it's not many times that you see a lot of the Black community together because we have so many enemies to tear us down. So one thing that the D9 community allows us to do is stand united. Even though there's different organizations that stand for different things, at the end of the day, we know if I see somebody a part of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, even though that's a different organization, different principles, I'm still going to speak and show love because that is a way for us to stay united, especially in a country that wants to tear us down.
Hey, come on, answer. Okay, she was ready for that one. She was like, "Ooh, I was waiting for you to ask me that all day." All right, well, thank you so much, ladies. I really, really appreciate you all speaking with me today. And I'm glad you all came out and were a part of today's parade representing Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. Hey now, all right, well, thank you, ladies. I think I'm about to toss it back over to Ivan. Ivan, are you ready over there? Oh, is he ready over there? Oh, he's ready?
We ready? All right. In the building, I got Sarah McBride. Come on, girl. I was state senator in the building. Wow, what's happening? How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm so excited to be here on this absolutely beautiful day to celebrate Juneteenth.
Oh my God, it is beautiful out here. Number one, the event is beautiful, but you know, it's lovely to see everyone out. What brings you out?
Well, first off, this is obviously an important day for Delawareans, Americans to recognize, and what better place to do that than here at Harriet Tubman Park? Because I think what this park represents, what Juneteenth represents, is that freedom will always find a way. We will always be able to reach that promised land if we continue to fight for it, work for it, and summon the light. And so I'm just thrilled to be here.
You have preached the sermon. Oh, God dang. Like, come on. You said freedom will find a way.
Freedom will find a way. And I think at this moment in our country, what message could be more important than freedom will find a way, and that we can take inspiration from those who faced insurmountable odds to bring about change, to spread more freedom, to find their own freedom, even if it meant trudging through the darkness under threat of violence to reach that freedom land. And again, I think that's a message we need right now in this country, all of us.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, look, you go enjoy yourself. Oh, wait a minute. Your partner just showed up. Your partner showed up. Up.
We can't conclude an interview without the Senate Majority Whip, Senator Tizzy Lockman, representing the 3rd Senate District here in Wilmington, as I do a long introduction of her.
Right.
She's too popular. She gets caught when she just walks in.
I knew she was going to walk in like Superman, like one of the 5 heartbeats all late, and then come on. But, you know, she's here, and it's great. And you two are doing some wonderful things downstate.
We are working really closely together, Senator Lockman and myself, to make sure that we are, one, building communities where everyone is safe. Senator Lockman is the prime sponsor of Senate Bill 2, which would require a permit to purchase a handgun. And we know that this is the type of policy that, when adopted in states across the country, has the most meaningful impact on lowering gun violence, particularly on our communities.
Tell them at home watching.
Permit to purchase, Senate Bill 2, it's over in the House of Representatives, it passed the Delaware State Senate. It would require those who want to purchase a handgun here in Delaware to obtain a permit. That means training, right? That means making sure that they are able to handle a handgun safely. This doesn't just impact community violence, it also helps to bring down death by suicide. And it's the most proven policy that states can adopt when it comes to gun safety to reduce gun violence in our communities, to reduce death in our communities. So we've been working really hard on that in the Senate.
We'll pull her like
Senator Lockman. Senator Lockman, we're talking SB2.
We're talking SB2. Come on, look. She will leave a conversation to join that one. Hey, Senator, how are you? Happy Juneteenth. Okay, first, before we get to SB2, what does Juneteenth mean to you?
Freedom. It's freedom. I mean, that's what I love about the celebrations. I went to the gala last week and, got to wear a lot of colors. It's just about the jubilation of knowing that you have your freedom and showing that you understand that and taking advantage of that. Right. So it's like, let's remind ourselves every year to celebrate this thing that we have that sometimes we take for granted and sometimes we don't use as well as we could, right? Yes, to me, it's about the history, but it's also about that history which continues every day, right? Always reminding ourselves.
Come on, you might as well jump in. Come on. I mean, you're my councilman. You right. What's up, Garrett? Hey, Chris Johnson is in the building.
Hey, happy Juneteenth, everyone. This is a celebration of celebrating our community coming together, recognizing the gratitude we give to our African nations, our African diaspora, and what freedom means in this country. So,
I love you three. I do. I love you three because you know what? I see a lot of people when I first started DETV, I seen a lot of people, a lot of politicians just doing stuff and showing up at events like this just because we're in a season, right? But you three and some others show up because it's who you are. It's who you are, right?
Where our neighbors are, and yeah, that's who we are.
And it's about improving the economic, because I know these two work on health disparities. That's what they're pushing down, paid family leave. I work on economic development with the city. It's about putting our words to action. And I know we do it, and it really is important because our community is struggling. And we talk about reparations and what that means, and we actually have a task force in Wilmington. We're looking at ways to work with our state partners. And, you know, what does reparations mean? It probably means, you know, doubling down on housing and economic opportunities, job force, workforce programs, healthcare. That's the reparations.
Oh, you might as well talk to him about SB2 right now because Ms. McBride over there was going in on you.
Well, so Senate Bill 2, otherwise known as Permit to Purchase. So it's a public safety bill. It's about stopping the flow of illegal handguns into our streets. So we know that we have a problem. We know that we have a crisis. We've done some really great policy to stem some of that, but we don't want to leave any tools on the table. We know we have people dying, especially our young men and increasingly women. And so really what this is about is just putting in a little measure to show that we are, those who want to own a handgun are going to be responsible about it, have a permit to make those purchases that show that they're trained and understand how to handle and keep safe that firearm. And it puts in a layer of accountability to prevent people who would sell or, you know, give a firearm or leave it out in an unsafe way so it can fall into the wrong hands. It'll help prevent that. It's working in other places. It can work here, and I think we can get it done this year.
All right, there you go. I need all three of y'all to come on the agenda with Kerwin to talk about what y'all have on the floor.
I can't wait.
They're in the home stretch, so.
No, I love Kerwin and the agenda.
We'll do a little post-mortem because session ends June 30th. We can say what happened, what didn't.
Yes, I love it. Well, look, you go enjoy. Sign autographs, take photos.
I'm going to buy sandals and I'm going to eat food. That's what freedom is.
Chocolatas, she's going to get chocolatas and some food. Thank you, three. I love you guys. All right, peace and blessings to you all. Juneteenth is in the building. Kaylynn, your mic died. Oh,
You stole my mic. You stole my mic. I saw you over here talking to Senator McBride.
Okay.
No.
All right, well, I'm gonna back out. Are you gonna bring in Miss Juneteenth?
I'm gonna bring in Miss Juneteenth. Yes, our current Miss Juneteenth, Trinity Evans. We fixed your sash for you. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I heard you over there singing the National Black Anthem. You are such a talented singer.
Thank you so much.
So I have to let you all know that Trinity, I actually was a judge last year at the Miss Juneteenth pageant, and I'm so glad that all the girls were talented, number one. I will say that everyone was extremely intelligent and bright and talented young ladies. But Trinity, she really stood out. You know, you did your thing last year, and I'm very proud of you. So what is it like? How has your year as Miss Juneteenth been?
Honestly, it's been very eventful, but I'm really blessed to have this opportunity because I have been given so much. And like even here, like I was on a float and I was in this big pretty chair, and it's just those moments like that where I can just be kind-hearted to people and, you know, see the community as we celebrate Juneteenth. You know, I really love the community and people coming out to celebrate, you know, our blackness.
I think it's absolutely amazing. I'm so excited that it's been 2 years now since Juneteenth has become a federal holiday. But you tell me in your own words, you know, tell me a little bit about the history of Juneteenth, Miss Juneteenth.
Well, Juneteenth, you know, to me, it means freedom, that we can do whatever we want to do and excel and do it unapologetically because that's who we are. And, you know, Abraham Lincoln, you know, had signed the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, but not all of the slaves found out that they were free. That was not until 1865, which was 2 years later, that in Galveston, Texas, they found out they were free. And we celebrate on June 19th every single year. It's a national holiday. We're all for, it's an observance now. And I'm really excited that, you know, that it has made us who we are because we've come this far by faith.
Absolutely, we actually have come this far by faith, and today and Monday, June, the actual holiday, is a great day to celebrate, especially for people of color. So I want to talk a little bit more about you, Miss Girl. I hear that you're going to be off on Sunday. Tomorrow you're leaving Delaware, you're leaving your home state, and where are you headed?
I'm going to Hampton University.
Okay, so wait, pause, because I already know this. Is Hampton University the real HU?
Yes, Hampton University is the real HU, y'all. The Black Ivy League.
She said the Black Ivy League. She said, let me represent Hampton University. Okay, for all you Howard people out there, don't get it twisted. Okay now, okay, but no, it's all HBCU love, it's all HBCU culture. But tell me, what will you be studying?
I will be studying music education and theater, and I will also be minoring in dance.
I'm so excited for you. Oh, speaking of minoring in dance, wait, pause. Last year, for your talent, it was like a mixture of all of your talents. Tell me about that.
So I did this song called Opportunity, and I did it when I was 9 years old in the pageant. But then it was like, a new version of myself. I wanted to show off my different talents. Me, I was just singing when I was 9, but I just wanted to show everyone, what a wonderful young lady I've become and just how far I've came. And I'm just so grateful and thankful.
Yes, and it's interesting how your song last year was Opportunity, and now you have so many major opportunities in front of you. You told me that you're going to be a part of the Hampton University's marching band. What are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be dancing with Ebony Fire, y'all.
I'm so excited for you, and I'm so excited for your future. You have served as an outstanding Miss Juneteenth this year. Just watching you, even before when I met you prior to Miss Juneteenth, I always thought that, this girl is going to be something. She's going to make it. So continue to shine, continue to, be a light and ignite a fire in others. And I want you to really, show your true self off at Hampton University, and maybe one day you can be Miss HU.
Yes, maybe Miss Freshman.
Maybe Miss Freshman. Okay, I'm excited. Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Oh man, and good luck with everything at school. All right, I think we're tossing it back over to Ivan now. I'm ready. You're ready? All right.
I'm standing here with Kobe Owens. Kobe, what's happening?
How are you?
I'm great, man. I'm great. Let's talk about what's on your shirt. Black Voters Matter. Not Black Vote. Black Voters Matter.
Absolutely. This is a national organization that started in Atlanta, Georgia. It has grown to over 30 different states. Delaware is one of the newest states. We're working with nationals to bring them here. Our van was here today. It's all about making sure our people are educated when it comes time to vote, making sure that you're registered at your current address so that you're voting for your people who are going to represent the area where you live. And then most importantly, it's about having fun and going to the polls, making sure your voice is heard, partying all the way there, because it should be a celebration. It should be a time for our communities to come together to voice our concerns or voice what direction we want to see, whether it's our city, our county, our state. Everything's on the ballot in 2024. So
when you say everything's on the ballot, right? Because we got to talk about that. What's on the ballot, and why is it important for Black voters to get registered, pre-registered, and then get out to vote?
Absolutely. There's a U.S. Senate seat, a U.S. Congress seat, an open governor seat, open lieutenant governor, open county exec, mayor, all the city councils on the ballot this upcoming year. So it's so important. When you talk about your day-to-day life and policies that affect it, these are the people who affect your day-to-day life. So if you want a voice in that, make sure you're registered, make sure you get out there, and make sure you find out who's actually on the ballot.
We're talking about so many seats are open. We're talking about people could come in and change the state of Delaware.
Absolutely. One of the most powerful seats, the governorship, you have pretty much the power to change the whole direction of our education system, health system, all of it here. So it's so important that we make sure we elect the right person to that position. So make sure you look at all the candidates running, look at their platforms, and pay attention. It doesn't matter what party they're in, look at all of them. And that's what I'm saying out here, Black Voters Matter. We have to make sure that we know what we need for our community.
It's like don't vote because you like them, right? Vote because of policy and what they can do for you, right?
Correct. Absolutely, absolutely. And that's why we're starting so early. We were in Georgetown earlier today. We're going to be in Seaford tomorrow, and Smyrna tomorrow, and then we're back down Sussex and Bridgeville. We're all across the state. We're the 7th blackest state in the nation. 7th blackest. It's about building our power. Our motto this year is we are building love and power. Love, power, power, and love. That is what we're all about, is just bringing the community together.
I love it. where can people go to get more information? Where can they sign up?
Absolutely. So it's Wilmington Unity Project has a page here for Delaware. You can go on their social media page and sign up through the Google form, or you can go to National and sign up on their website. Or you could just simply text "We Matter" to 25225.
We Matter 25225. That's the easiest way. You get in, you get all that, and I think Kaylynn got somebody. Kaylynn, move. Come on closer there. That we don't block that. All right. Thanks a lot, Colby. Go ahead. It's on you, Kay. You take my place.
Okay, I'm gonna take your place. All right. First and foremost, we have a small business here, outside down here in the park. There's a lot of small businesses and vendors around, and I have one right here. First of all, tell me who you are.
My name is Nico Wiggins.
And you're the owner of
721 Apparel.
So, first of all, that's a cool name. Tell me about 721 Apparel.
So 721 started back in, my dad started that business in like 24 years ago. It started as a consulting business. I'm into fashion, so I started that in 2018, my freshman year of college. I started 721 because I've been a hustler since I was 6 years old, from going to Cowtown selling flip-flops for $1. So 721 basically stands for 7 days a week, 21 hours of grind, 3 hours of sleep. So if you're passionate about making a name for yourself in anything that you are successful in, school, your own business, working blue collar, if you sports, anything, nursing, you're going to grind for 7 days for 21 hours. You're going to get the minimum 3 hours of sleep, and you're right back up grinding again for 365 days.
I like that. 7 days a week, 21 hours of grind, and 3 hours of sleep. Okay. All right. I'm feeling it. Okay, so we have some of your apparel here.
We got our Grind Hard t-shirt. It got our meaning on it, 7 days a week, 21 hours of grinding, and we have our wings on the side, and we also have our new windbreaker short set. So we got neon blue with the wings. We have a table set up here, selling more. We have all different type of colors: neon yellow, green, black, and blue. T-shirts. We have white, black, and navy blue. We have socks, women apparel, things like that. We also online.
Now I was going to ask you, is it all men's, or so it is men and women?
We're starting the child's line to starting maybe the winter time.
Okay, now I want to ask you, what word would you describe your brand?
I would describe my brand as like an urban luxury brand for people that mainly my audience is everybody, but it's mainly a lot of people that are really hustlers that will grind hard to make it to the top to where they want to be at in life.
I like that, man. Okay, so I like the backstory, you know, how you took it over from your father. It was originally a consulting business, but you turned it into something. Now, where can people find 721?
I'm on Instagram at 721apparel_, the number 7, the number 2, and the number 1 apparel_. And then my website is www.7seven, the number 2, the number 1 apparel.com.
Now tell me, are you based in Wilmington?
Everything is online, but I am from Wilmington.
Oh, okay, so you're a Wilmington. So as a Wilmington native, you know, what is it like being outside right here at the park for Juneteenth?
I enjoy it. I love the community. I love my people. I love to give back. So I just want to have a great time, sell out, and enjoy the music and all the festivities, and just enjoy everybody's beautiful face.
No, I like that. I absolutely love that. I think, you know, supporting small businesses is a big deal. And what are your hopes for your business? Where do you really see this going?
I see my brand taking over. I see my brand being global, a household name, a worldwide name. I see it as the next Nike, the next Gucci, and the next Louis Vuitton. I see my brand as a high-end brand.
I like that. Well, good luck to you. I hope for those of you who are watching, you paid attention and you see the 7 days a week, 21 hours of grinding, and the 3 hours of sleep. 3 hours of sleep is wild. No, but is that what you get? You get 3 hours of sleep?
You only need 3 hours of sleep. A power nap and you right back up grinding again. I say sleep when you're dead. You got to make millions.
I love it. Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm going to head over to your vendor in a minute. I'm going to come over to your spot. Hey, girl. How are you doing? I'm good. Okay, so I know you, but for those who don't know you, introduce yourself and introduce Raising Kings One Village Alliance.
Yeah, so I'm Chandra Pitts, and I am the CEO and founder of a global social justice organization called One Village Alliance. founder of Raising Kings, led by an awesome collective of powerful young black men and boys of color from all indigenous backgrounds. And also Girls Can Do Anything and free summer camp. We're going around the world in the summer, so many great things happening.
I had to get that because, Chandra, you do so much in the community here in Wilmington. You do a lot. Your face is known, and you make sure that you're always involved in our youth here in Wilmington. Tell me a little bit more in depth about. We'll start off with Raising Kings.
Good place to start since Father's Day is coming up. So we're so excited to be out here at Juneteenth with the perfect Father's Day gift for any father, mentor, coach, father figure, or just the family. So Raising Kings is launching our year-round programming again, as we've done for 12 years in a row, with the Raising Kings and Warriors Wellness Hike. So June 24th, buses coming from all over the city, sponsored by Red Clay School District, Delaware Humanities, the Roberto Clemente Baseball League, and we're going to Lumps Pond. Or people can meet us there, and it's an all-expense day of kayaking, boating, zip lining, basketball, barbecue. It's a lot of fun. Raising Kings is all about celebrating healthy manhood, especially in June during Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. We want to just make those connections with healthy fathers and manhood and sons and daughters and whole families.
Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that, and I love I feel like you have a lot going on because that's just about Raising Kings. Okay, but tell me about One Village Alliance. You know, I know that your building is located on
31st and Market.
31st and Market, and I've been there a good amount of times now, and it's a great community place, a place for people to gather. But tell me a little bit more why you decided to open One Village Alliance in the first place.
Okay. So One Village Alliance is actually in its 13th year. 31st and Market, Freedom. The Freedom Center is just our newest location, but we're a completely decentralized organization providing direct programming, family strengthening with a focus on fatherhood, and public policy advocacy in the heart of communities that need us the most. So we're in low-income housing communities. We're in every facility where youth are incarcerated in Wilmington. We're in southern New Jersey, southern Pennsylvania, and across to West Africa. We have 240 schools, and this year just expanded to South Africa. Our whole mission is to grow historically marginalized children and their families into their true greatness through education, entrepreneurship, and the arts. So 31st and Market is a Black-owned co-working space, but we also have after-school programs, summer camp, mentoring through Raising Kings and Girls Can Do Anything, and a full-blown summer camp. So I started this program because when I was a kid, I needed a place like Freedom. I wanted to feel freedom. And I always heard that it truly does take a whole village to raise a child. But for those kids who don't have that village, don't have the mother and the father or the mentors and the aunties and the uncles, we are the village. So that's why I started the organization.
Absolutely, yes. It takes a lot to raise a child. So you're absolutely doing that here in the Wilmington community. We couldn't be prouder of you. I couldn't be prouder of you. I follow all the pages on Instagram, and I see everything that's happening. I see all of the Black love and the Black content, and just the advocacy that you have for our people. So thank you so much, Chandra. I really appreciate you. Give me a hug.
Thank you. And I would love for you to come to our Girls Can Do Anything initiative. Our launch party for Girls Can Do Anything is June 22nd, y'all. So come on this week. Beautiful, lovely faces.
Thank you. All right, well, thank you. Yeah, so we have two strong Black women right here, but I think we have two very strong Black men right behind us. Am I right? All right.
Big eye.
And I'm Nasir Leach from the great city of Chester.
Come on. Look, she done took my water ice. So what's going on, bro? What brings you out on this Juneteenth day?
So I heard that my friend Steph is hosting this amazing event, and I just wanted to support my friend. I think that Black people all across America and all across the state of Wilmington are literally doing their thing. I mean, from entrepreneurship to just community work. We're striving every day to be nothing but the best, and also achieving every endeavor possible.
Awesome. And you're doing some great things in Chester, man. I follow you at Fred Green, man.
Yes, my brother.
Let's talk about that.
Yes, so we just won our city council election in our primary. I was his campaign manager, had my first win under my belt, and we're going to keep on marching. We're going to keep on trying to strive to end gun violence and also inspire young people to get involved in their community and support. I mean, support is something that
it's easy to say, but it's it's hard to really get involved. And we want young people to get involved and let them know that they are the future and that they matter. I'm a young person myself. I'm out here. I'm hosting events. I'm here. I'm there. And I just want to support as much as possible and get back to my community.
Yeah, and it's very important right now, man. Yes. And especially with 2024 coming around the corner, yes. There's a lot at stake. Yes. And we had out here Black Voters Matter, yes. and they do. We got to get more young black people registered to vote. Absolutely. And ready to hit them polls because there's a lot's on the line right Absolutely. Now.
And I think that it begins with stuff like this, having community festivals, community concerts, so that way we can give awareness to young people and attract them to something beyond just having fun or the regular turn up. We need young people to understand that they can be doctors, lawyers, politicians within their own community. A lot of people, they take their finances and run. A lot of people, they take their education and run. But we need you guys to come back, and we need you guys to uplift your community. Wilmington is a very amazing place, a promising place. You got a beautiful waterfront area, and I'm here to celebrate with you guys.
There you go.
All the way from Chester.
Well, Chester's right around the corner. It's not that far.
Ain't that far.
It ain't that far,
10, 15 minutes. I get my hair cut in Wilmington. I love Wilmington, and I'm here.
What can we expect from Fred Green moving forward? I know he's doing some amazing things in Chester, on camera, but definitely off of camera, because that's just been in his blood, right? Yes. What can we expect?
Building back Chester. Chester deserves to have everything other communities have. Thriving businesses. Also, putting young people in position. We need young people to be in position and understand that they also possess power and they also possess greatness to uplift their community and strengthen their community. We bring a lot of ideas, we bring a lot of energy, and not only that, we also bring longevity in our community. So I expect a lot from Fred. I think that he's going to do an extremely amazing job. And also building bridges with people that we haven't built bridges before. We live only 10 to 15 minutes away from Wilmington. We need to build a bridge with Wilmington enough so that way they can hire some of Chester people, and then also for Wilmington people to get hired in Chester. Building that bridge, from state to state, city to city. We deserve to have people that are now once in survival mode into thriving mode. So I think supporting them and giving them the proper necessities for them to thrive is important.
I love it. I love
it.
Yes. I love it. Bro, brother, look, thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much.
You enjoy the rest of the day, all right?
Thank you.
Make it happen, all right?
Thank you.
All right. All right. Come on, Kaylynn.
Oh, we're coming together now?
All right. Who we got? Look, who behind you? Who behind you? Oh, shoot. Miss Delaware.
For America Strong.
Come on.
Come right here, Janice Morrell. Hey, Janice.
I'll let-
How are ya? I think he's stepping out.
No, you go ahead and handle that, girl.
I got it. Okay, all right.
Handle that.
Girl. How are you doing?
Wonderful. Can't complain. It's a nice day. Celebration. Happy.
Absolutely. So you actually recently just gave up your crown. So you were the Miss Delaware for America Strong 2022, but you just crowned the newly Miss 2023. How does that? Well, first of all, let's talk about last year, because it was only a year ago. That wasn't too long, right? Tell me, how was your reign?
Oh my God, my reign was fabulous. I was able to just shine light to the world. That was my goal. I was able to empower myself and others, and also be able to just bask in excitement and growth. And I love that.
I love that. What was one of your favorite appearances?
My favorite appearance? Oh my God, there's so much.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think my favorite, I don't even know. I did so much, but I can say my favorite experience was competing for nationals. Even though I did not win the title when I went to Las Vegas, but however, I was able to challenge myself in an area where I didn't know that was possible for me. So being able to do that, I just was like, yes, I did it. I cried at first. I was like, I don't want to do this no more, but I got it through. It was done, and I was excited about that.
Oh, I know that it was a very exciting moment for you, because this was your first time ever doing pageantry or competing in a pageant. What was it like, not being used to that life and adapting and getting, because it's a whole world. Me being a former, I'm still eligible, but that's another conversation. Pageant girl myself. What was that experience like for you?
It was definitely a challenge. It was something that I just had to embrace, because it was like, it's here, it's time, this is what I'm doing. So being able to learn new things and to like get out there and just express my true beauty and who I am as an individual, that really helped out a lot.
Absolutely. Now, I want to ask one last question because we're here outside celebrating Juneteenth today. Black girls in pageantry. I think it's a big deal. I think it's about representation at the end of the day. We saw you for America Strong, Miss Delaware for America Strong, and the newly crowned, she's also a beautiful black woman. We have our Miss Delaware USA No Mills, a black woman yesterday. I don't know if you heard, but Sophia Hughes, so proud. She was crowned she's the newest Miss Delaware teen, 2023, and she'll be competing for Miss America's teen, and I'm so excited. But she's actually a former Miss Juneteenth herself, and she was on Good Morning Wilmington, and she will be on Good Morning Wilmington. I'm making that plug. She'll be on this Monday. But just tell me about, in your own words, the importance of seeing black girls getting into this life.
Oh my God! So I can honestly say when I went into this situation, this queendom, this pageantry, a lot of black people don't understand what pageantry is. And a lot of people think, oh, they're just pretty in dresses and they're just maybe like stuck up or stuff like that. And it's not that at all. Not at all. It's more to this beauty. It's more just like your mindset has to be on a different level. You are a influencer to other people and being able to educate people in a way that, is relatable. So I had to do a lot of explaining of what pageantry was to my black community, because they were like, well, what is that? How did you get into that? It was like, no, it's for everyone. So being able to break that barrier inside of my community and my family and, people around me, it was such a pleasure.
Absolutely. Well, Janice, thank you so much for speaking with me. And I'm excited. I'm glad I saw you out here today. Enjoy the festival. Enjoy all the festivities. But I think Ivan has one more person he'd like to speak with. All right, we're going to step over and let the guys talk. Go ahead, Ivan. All right, I'm coming back.
What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up? How's it going, guys? I'm glad to be here.
What brings you out, man?
Man, I'm just in the house working like I always do. Decided to get out and be a human being for a little bit and talk to some people like yourself.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, welcome. And let me ask you, what does Juneteenth mean to you, bro?
Juneteenth to me means the fight continues. That's what Juneteenth means to me.
I love it.
We got to keep it pushing. We got to keep it moving and really fight for our ancestors and our future generations. That's what it means to me. Yeah.
You just talked about, us as a people, but as the founder of allhiphop.com, tell us about, the importance of representation.
Yeah, it's important to represent. All hip hop is black owned. 2 black men own it, and we continue the fight. We've, pretty much pushed away anyone that wanted to buy us. I mean, not pushed away, but we couldn't come to agreement.
Said nada.
But in a real way, we can see the effects of ownership right now in hip hop media, for example, being that there's a lot of culture vultures or whatever you want to call it. And so the representation is off in hip hop now. So therefore, we have a lot of people that don't like what they see.
Right.
And primarily, that's because the representation at the top is off.
Yeah.
So we stay 1 foot in the trenches and the other, and kind of in the war room, and keep pushing.
And first, I have to say this, Kaylynn. Congratulations! It's been 25 years of all hip hop and 50 years of hip hop.
Yeah.
So congratulations,
Right
man.
there.
We're right there with it, man.
Numbers lining up perfect.
You come out the womb like, yo, all hip hop.
Exactly. Well, we wanted to make a legacy in the culture. We didn't want to just be fans, what I mean? We wanted to be contributors actively to what's going on in the streets and in the business world too. So that's the media, it's all rolled up into one. So I'm just happy to be here 25 years later, still pushing things forward. And it's all good. Yeah, and that's it, man. We gotta all do our part.
Well, we appreciate you for doing your part.
Thank you.
Like you said.
And shout out to you, man. Shout out to DETV for holding it down on this front. Media is always necessary because that's the narrative and that's the story, especially here in Delaware, because you know we got a lot of stories to tell here.
You got a lot of stories, and man, look, and one thing what All Hip Hop did for DETV is every time I had a question, them brothers were there to help me, to answer, to help me figure it out and get through it. So shout out to you and my man Grouchy Greg. We love you, Grouchy. Look, you enjoy the rest of your day here, brother. All right, we're gonna keep you in prayer, keep you guys going, uplifting you guys. But most of all, we're gonna get out of here.
Man, y'all been working.
I got my water ice. Kaylynn, you should get you some water ice.
I see
It's like,
everyone.
all right, brother.
The whole crew is, y'all can't see. Everyone's eating water ice but me.
You better go get you some water. We'll go ahead. True. And you better go ahead and get you some water ice. This is Ivan Thomas and
Kaylynn Pride, and happy Juneteenth.
we are signing out, and we see you on DETV Monday with Good Morning Wilmington. I was going to say America.
We're almost there.
Almost there. See you soon.